Hey everyone, Roy Shepard here. A series of hurricanes hit the southern part of the US in the second part of this year, 2017. Are you ready for the next one? In the second part of 2017, a series of devastating hurricanes from Harvey to Jose hit Northern America. Most of the damage has been caused in the US to Florida, Louisiana and Texas. In the wake of these storms, many people were rendered homeless, without food and water, and entire neighborhoods were flooded, ruining buildings, cars and property. Many people were left in a state of disarray. Hundreds died from physical injuries, lack of clean food and water, and many were hurt in the ensuing violence and the massive looting that followed. So can we prepare for such a scenario? The good news is that we can. Storms are regular occurrences and their path is broadcasted on the news. Also, there are many apps and online websites that give real-time weather reports. I use AccuWeather and it works pretty well. Make sure to stay updated on the weather in your location, and if you see that a devastating storm is heading your way, relocate to a safe location beforehand. You can stay with family or friends that are outside of the storm's reach, or even stay at a motel until the storm passes. Another option is to prepare a proper storm shelter and have enough supplies for you and your team for the duration of the storm and afterwards. There is plenty of information online how to prepare such a storm shelter. And always have your 72-hour survival kit or bug-out bag ready in case you need to leave your home when your local area become unsustainable. So in case we decide to stay and bug in during the storm and stay in your location afterwards, is there anything else that we need to do? The answer is obviously yes. If people realize that you have supplies and you're prepared, they would first ask for help and later on start demanding it. And this may cause some dangerous situations to ensue. So the solution is simple. We have to blend in and play the part as one of the victims. So the few important points to remember is first, operation security or OPSEC. Don't discuss your preparedness, your supplies and your readiness level with anyone outside of your team. No one needs to know what you have. No one needs to know where you're located. Then look around, see how people around you in your local area look like and try to mimic them. If they have really worn out clothes and they smell because they can't shower, then you have to do the same. Even if you have supplies, stand in line to receive aid. If there is a relief effort and they are giving aid to all the people around you, stay in line, receive the aid, and socialize with your community. Share how hard it is and how difficult the situation is. And if you do decide to help others, and most probably you will because you'll have more supplies and you're more ready for it, then you can do so moderately and in secret without anyone else seeing you and seeing that you have supplies and that you're ready. A really important thing to remember is do not advertise that you have supplies. Now, advertising you have supplies is either not asking for help, being clean and hygienic, having food and not looking tired or worn out. These type of things attract attention. And we have to remember that many people would lose their homes, their food, everything they have may get flooded and be destroyed. And looking as if you have everything under control may attract attention. Now, at the beginning, people may ask you for help, may ask you what's going on, and if they see that you do have supplies, they might start demanding it, and this may cause, dangerous situation to occur. So play the part of one of the victims, and this would look like as if you're with them in the same boat and they would not bother you for it. So to sum up, natural disasters will occur from time to time. They are part of our lives. We need to stay prepared and alerted to anything that may occur in our locations. And if we do hear of a storm coming in, we need to avoid it prior to the event. If we decide to stay put in, if we decide to bug in, we need to be prepared and play the part as one of the victims and blend in, not advertise to anyone that you have supplies for any reason. And helping others is fantastic, but you have to do it moderately and in secret. Or you can join one of the volunteer groups and have their type of clothes, so you would be part of a group helping and not by yourself. Have you ever been caught in the wake of a natural disaster? Tell us your story. We'd love to hear it. And what do you think is the most important thing to do in order to prepare for such an event? I love getting feedback from you, and I read each and every one of your comments, so leave a comment below. Also, if you liked this video, share, like, and subscribe. This really helps us out to spread the word. Next, we're constantly getting a lot of feedback, a lot of comments and questions. In the next post, I will gather some of the better ones and share the responses with the entire community. I can't wait to share all of this with you, so until then, stay safe.
Happy holidays!
And have a safe year and always prepare. Oof, hot.
Hot.